Welcome to Dane by Local TV. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Ellen Barrett, and we are taking you across town to some really cool local businesses. We're actually going to head over to Fired Up Pottery. It's fall, and they have got some great Halloween decorations and crafts that you can take home with you. You're not going to want to miss it. It's coming up right here on Wisconsin's 57 television. Welcome back to Dane by Local TV. With me now, I have Kim with Fired Up Pottery. I'm so excited to have you here today because, as you can see from this spread, we're talking about Halloween. I think that's one of my favorite holidays.
Yeah, you're in good company. It's the second most favorite holiday.
Really?
Right behind Christmas.
That's probably pretty accurate about how I feel about Halloween. And I think one of my favorite things is, you know, in the fall, you bring out the fall decorations, and there's so many fun things you can do for fall, including Halloween. And that's kind of what we're going to be looking at today, some crafts you can take home.
Actually.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. The first one is pumpkin plates. Will you show me what this looks like?
Sure. So you can paint a regular plate.
Sure.
We have plates that look like pumpkins. So for example, this one here, it has, it's shaped like a pumpkin.
I love it.
Yeah, but you don't have to just make it orange. You can make it orange plus yellow, put a design over it. There's lots you can do. You can also just take a regular plate with no design at all and make it into a cute design. Yeah, I stole this from a customer actually this morning. It's like if she comes to pick it up, it's not there, it's on TV.
It's just such a great example.
Isn't it really beautiful?
Is. Yeah. And I love the kind of spooky handwriting too. That's awesome.
Everything's really good on this. I was a teenager, and she was like, you know, Happy Halloween is just so boring.
Right.
And so our staff was able to say, well, Happy Halloween, you know, trick or treat, smell my feet. And she's like, oh, well, that's perfect. And so a lot of times we're able to kind of swoop in and give some design suggestions just to make the piece a little bit stronger than you might have come up with on your own.
And totally unique to you and, you know, whatever your style is and your humor.
Absolutely,
I love that.
Yeah.
And the original price for that is $26, and you can come in, mention Dane by Local TV, and make that for $20.
Yeah, that's amazing price.
I love it.
That's really good. Yeah.
Perfect decoration for fall and Halloween.
Yeah.
Now, I'm really excited about this as well because these are just so cool. These are sugar skulls?
They are sugar skulls, yeah. So it's kind of Mexican Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
It morphed into, it's a day of remembrance where everybody goes to the cemetery, decorates the graves, and they really remember their relatives that have passed on, and they eat and tell stories and do things like that. And one of the things that they have is something called a sugar skull. And it's made of sugar, and it's edible, and but they're so highly decorated that usually you just use them for decoration.
Sure.
But we have like this light up one here too. So
awesome.
for example, it's got cutouts in it, and you can go ahead and put a light in it, and it lights up at night, and you can paint it very garishly. Use as many colors as you want.
This is even something that I could see people painting and maybe keeping in your room all year long.
Yeah.
Not even just for Halloween.
It doesn't have to be just for Halloween.
Right. Such a cool addition to your room.
Yeah.
And it's regular priced at $72, and you guys can come in. You're going to save $12. It's only $60.
$60.
Dane by Local
Great
TV.
Price for that.
There's
a lot of work involved in that to cut those little holes out.
What a cool piece. Gorgeous. And the Dracula figurine. I feel like I had to do my Dracula voice. Tell me about this guy. Oh, that's so cute.
It's completely silly.
Sometimes you gotta be silly,
you know, it is like that. And so one of the things, obviously, other colors for Halloween are black and orange is what we think of first, but of course, purple with black with lime green is very popular too. And so if you add those secondary colors into it, you can decorate and paint anything you want, any color, and it'll be good. Yeah.
So much fun for kids to come in and do, and that is regular priced at $24, and you can come in and paint it for $20.
Yeah, that's right.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And I know you've mentioned that the store is just filled with Halloween.
It is.
And fall right now.
It is.
And of course, you guys have stuff for every season if you want to start thinking ahead to Christmas and gifts.
Yeah, those
it's never too early.
giant grandma trees.
It's never too early. Go see Kim over at Fired Up Pottery. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
And we'll be back with more Dane by Local TV right after this.
Hi, and welcome back to Dane by Local TV. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and I'm here with your host, Ellen Barrett.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
I love having you on the show, and we get to talk about all this Badgers gear.
I know. I get to get dressed up in red and support. Now, this is all for University Bookstore because they have all this great offerings in all these different varieties. So we've gotten to showcase some things over the last few months, but I'm really excited about what we're talking about today.
It's such a wonderful time of the year because we still have that wonderful, summer weather. It's starting to cool off a little bit. Yeah. Great time to go golf. So that's what we're going to talk about first today. We've got this wonderful Under Armour Tour Polo in the motion style. It comes in red, it's got the W on it. The technology though of this is really cool. I know, Jessa, you can feel it, but folks at home can't.
It's hard sometimes showing off this great stuff that we have in front of us because we're hoping you get the gist at home, but this is awesome. It's got like almost like vented front and back so that when you are golfing or whatever you're doing, maybe you're out at the football game or whatever, but you're gonna stay cool and it's still a great quality. It's not lightweight, it's just breathable.
Right, which is so important.
Right.
And it comes in a variety of sizes as well, so it actually goes all the way up to 3X and 4X too, which is really nice.
So great gift for somebody too is if you've got somebody who's visiting or you just want them to start supporting.
Absolutely.
Then gift it up, that's a good one.
Give them a shirt and then they have to wear it, right?
That's right, yeah.
The original price for that is $84.99 and you can find it at the University Bookstore for $79.99.
Yeah.
Just tell them Dane by Local TV sent you.
Just tell them we sent you.
Perfect.
Okay, so there's another polo over here that I want to mention. This is a great one as well.
Yep, also Under Armour. It's in the stripe style. It comes in red, white, and also graphite. It's a really nice one if you want to buy a present for somebody or guys watching at home, you want to have something that maybe you can wear to the office, but you could also wear for a game day.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice material. It actually has 30 plus UPF, so it's going to protect your skin from the harmful rays
that's great.
if you're out this summer. Also has the anti-odor technology.
Oh, that's a good one too.
So that's just another perk.
You can feel confident out there in the heat.
Totally.
The thing that I like about this is it sounds like it comes in a couple different colors, but if you have a pair of gray slacks that you're not sure what to wear with, this is awesome because there's a little piece of gray or white too, so this will pair really nicely and make you look dressed up even though you're nice and comfortable.
Exactly, and I have to mention this collar too because it's a really cool technology that Under Armour has where it's not going to do like the baconing thing.
Oh yeah, where it wrinkles and looks all messy.
So it's a bit thicker and you don't really have to worry about it getting messed up.
Gotcha.
Yep.
No baconing. I've never heard that term before, but today's the first. Okay, no baconing collar.
Original price for that is $64.99 and you can find it at the University Bookstore for $59.99.
Awesome.
So another great deal. And we have to talk about what I'm wearing.
I know. Look at Miss Ellen
Let's keep it about me.
Yeah, that's right.
I love this sweatshirt. It is so cozy. Again, it's Under Armour. It's a women's hooded sweatshirt. It comes in red. I love the details and you've got the Under Armour logo. But look at this neckline. This is so unique.
Yeah, it is unique. It kind of does a crisscross.
Yeah, it does like a little wraparound, so it's a little bit, more fitted around your neck, which going into the fall months with football games, you really, need to have. Yeah. And of course, it's got the hood as well.
It's so cute. Little Red Riding Hood over here. You look so
super comfortable, super soft.
And actually, I like the bottom too. You can't really see it, but it's got like just a nice finished bottom. It looks really nice and clean.
A little bit looser, so you're not going to feel constricted and it's not going to get caught up and bunched up. It's got the nice pocket in front as well, which you gotta always love. And the original price for that is $74.99, and you can find it at the University Bookstore for $69.99.
Awesome deals. We've got ways to keep you warm and cool, both in one segment. But
it's
it is that time of year.
everything you need here in Wisconsin, because you never quite know.
This is all available at the University Bookstore. They've got more than one location, so make sure you find them. Hats, all kinds of things that they have. Socks.
Pom-poms.
Gift ideas galore. So not just the things we talked about today, but check them out. This is Dane by Local TV, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Dane by Local TV. With me now, I have Diane. She's the publisher of the Edgerton Reporter, and you guys are really our authority for everything that's going on in the Edgerton community.
And we're very happy to have that role in our community. And we have a very special edition that we produced this past week, which we brought here to the show.
I love it.
We have Tobacco Days in our community. It's our large festival celebrating our heritage. And we do a special edition filled with historical pictures and articles. We use the old top of the Wisconsin Tobacco Reporter.
That is so
which,
cool.
Was the name of our newspaper starting in 1874, and it was changed in the late 40s to the Edgerton Reporter. Wow. We also had kind of a scoop in this week's paper. There's a woman who was preparing for the Cannonball Run in Cambridge, swimming, and had an articular fibrillation of her heart, and technically died and was saved and brought back to life by the Cambridge EMS. and we're the only ones with that story right now.
Oh,
so
my
we're very
goodness.
pleased and happy for her.
Oh, you love when it's a happy ending
That's
like that.
right.
You know,
Oh,
it gives me goosebumps.
sure.
But what a cool addition. And this is something you may want to hold on to. I'm sure a lot of people collect these.
They feel that they're real keepsake editions.
Absolutely. Now, if you do want to just come pick up this one edition, it's $1.50 at different retailers. But if you want to get a subscription, you can stop by the Edgerton Reporter or give them a call, and you're going to get $10 off for mentioning Dane by Local TV.
That's right. We want to give a special for our promotion on the television. And yes, $10 till the end of this month. You can take off of your subscription as our gift to you for watching.
Amazing. And that's a really good deal because typically for $46, if you live in Edgerton, you can get the annual subscription. So that's going to bring it down to $36.
Yep, $36.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. And we got to talk about your 2017 annual Lakes edition. People love this.
Yes, it's the Bible for the summer. It's
Yes.
filled with places to go and things to do. It has the most complete calendar of events in a 5-county area.
That's so important because if you're anything like me, I oftentimes find myself Googling things when it gets to be the weekend. This makes it so much simpler.
Yes, it's all there. In fact, we've had such a nice response. We're looking at doing an extra section a little later next month for
Awesome.
the fall months, things that we weren't available when
Sure.
we went to press.
And the Lakes edition, we need to add, is also free.
Free. It's at all high traffic areas, marinas, bait shops, antique stores. All of our advertisers have copies as well.
Now, we got to talk about this too.
Yep, brand new.
New
We have
website.
we have a companion website for the Lakes edition. It's only been live for a couple of weeks and we're still populating it with information. In a couple of weeks we will have our complete calendar on it as well. And it features all of the advertisers. And it has things that are not readily available, such as where all the boat launches are.
Oh, that's a really cool feature. And it's lakesedition.com. So super easy to remember. Check out how user-friendly this is. It's got everything laid out for you: water, food and drink, attractions. And if you are looking to get to that boat launch page, you just click on water. Is that right, Diane?
That's right. And we're looking
go.
for input from you all as to
Voting.
things that will help our website be more useful, especially for the summer resident and tourist.
This is just such a great resource to have because during the summer months here, leading into fall too, it's so beautiful. Whether you live here, maybe you have family visiting, or you're going on a vacation, you got to take advantage of this time.
That's right.
Oh, love it. Again, the Edgerton Reporter, be sure to check out their latest edition and check out the Lakes edition as well, and you can check out their website now.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
so
you
much
very
for being
much.
here, Diane. I appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Dane by Local TV right here on Wisconsin's 57 television, so please stay with us.
Thanks again.
Welcome back to Dane by Local TV. I'm really excited for this next segment because we have some beautiful things here thanks to America's Best Flowers. They have 2 locations over in Cottage Grove and also in Edgerton. Beautiful spaces if you haven't been there before. In the summertime, it's filled with flowers over in Cottage Grove, but they've also got a huge selection of different decorations at both locations. And especially as we're going into fall now with the cooler months, your gardens are probably starting to transition, starting to look a little bit differently on your patios, and you want to keep them beautiful and kind of use some of those fall colors. So really excited about this today. The first thing we're going to talk about are these metal planters. These are so cute. Copper is a really trendy, I guess, finish right now. So this is perfect to put some of your plants in. I can already see maybe some mums in here for fall that would be gorgeous. And I love the colors of this one as well. If you take a look at the detail here, if you guys can pick that up. Just such beautiful colors. And these actually go together really well too if you look at the 2 colors. So I can already see this perfect on somebody's porch or patio. You could even have this inside, honestly. But these range in different colors and sizes. They have a whole assortment for indoor and outdoor. And you can go into America's Best Flowers, tell them you want that Dane by Local TV discount, and you can get 40% off. That's a really big deal. This one right here is $29.99, so 40% off that. Awesome. So be sure to go check that one out. We're also going to talk about these statuaries. These are so cool and a really interesting piece, I think, to add to your garden and outside of your home. And you can find them in all different sizes, all different poses, different things you can add to your garden in your space. And this is a great deal as well because you're also going to find it for 40% off. I have to do a shout out to this plant too. This is really cute. So all of these things work together. And that's what I love so much about America's Best Flowers. If you haven't been in there, you can honestly bring a picture of your space or your garden, bring it in, tell them maybe what you're thinking, and they can help you put it together. And for me, that's always the hardest part. So they're great folks over there. Now, we have to talk about this. You're maybe wondering what this is. If you haven't seen this before, this is a gazing ball. So it's actually a ball, pretty lightweight, and you can incorporate it into your garden space. Now, I love this one because Halloween and those fall, winter holidays, it's probably my favorite time of the year. I love decorating for that, and this one is this cute little spider. How fun would this be to have in your garden, maybe out by your front door if you have a straw bale of hay, some corn. They also have great decorative cabbage out there and kale, maybe a planter of mums as well, and just such a beautiful piece. I love how it reflects the light. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is super fun. You can find it in all different colors, different sizes, obviously different stands for it as well. And these all vary in price, but you're also going to find it for 30% off. So you're all set for fall. You can head in, get some metal planters, 40% off, mention Dane by Local TV, get some statuaries, 40% off, and come in and get a gazing ball as well for 30% off. Again, they have locations in Cottage Grove and also in Edgerton. You can also find them at americasbestflowers.com. Thank you so much, America's Best Flowers, for bringing in these wonderful things and those great discounts. And stay tuned for Dane by Local TV right here on Wisconsin's 57 television. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Dane by Local TV, and with me now I have our friend Denny with The Vinery. So excited to have you here. You guys do so much over at The Vinery. You're going to give us an update today on everything that's new and happening.
I certainly am, and it's good to be here, by the way.
So great to have you, and one of the great things about The Vinery, if you haven't been there before, is they have so many awesome classes, and you're kind of going to give us an outline of those classes, is that right?
I am. I'm going to kind of give you a brief rundown here.
Perfect.
So let me just jump right into it if I could.
Let's do it.
Okay, we have this bowl here. This is a floral bowl. It's done with pieces of frit, glass frit, which is ground glass.
That's what this is right here?
Yep, in a little bag there. And it's kind of spread out on a flat piece of glass. And then it's fused, all melted together, and then we slump it into a bowl.
Okay.
This bowl here is done similarly, but we have different pieces of what's called vitrograph to create the design within.
Gorgeous.
This one over here is one of my favorites. This is called the Jaws bowl. Okay, and it's made with inside of a mold, and there are little pieces of sharp glass sticking up on edge inside this mold, and then when it fuses together, those sharp pieces sort of bend over, but as they're sticking up before they're fused, they look like Jaws' teeth sticking up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay? This one over here with the flowers, that one is, we call our scrap glass flower.
Okay.
The background is just chunks of clear scrap glass, and then we apply different pieces of colored glass to create the floral images.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This one here is called the coral bowl, and that's just a series of strips of glass. They're all kind of laid out flat. They're fused together so they all stick, and then we slump it into a mold.
I have a feeling this one's a crowd favorite.
People seem to like that. We also offer this one on the end. It's
beautiful.
A mosaic class, and we'll have several of those come up in our fall season.
Awesome.
So that's the quick rundown.
Oh, I love it. And as you guys can see, there's such a variety, and they really walk you through step by step. You're not going to be left alone wondering what to do. Denny's going to have your back the whole class.
You bet.
And you guys are offering $5 off any class offered in September. You just got to mention Dane by Local TV.
That's great. We'd love for you to come in and enjoy our classes, and we figure maybe $5 would be an incentive for you to come in.
Absolutely. It's a great class to come take by yourself. Bring some girlfriends, a great date night, whatever you want to do. It's a great idea. I want to talk too about these beautiful pendants over here. These are gorgeous.
Oh, thanks. These also have been very popular for us. And this particular piece here is sort of a sampling.
I love that.
And what it does is it shows the before and the after.
Oh, okay.
So this is before it's put in a kiln, and this is after it's fired. So you can see before and after. So this is kind of my sample board when I teach.
Yeah.
But I also thought that I'd just kind of give you a little live demo here.
Perfect.
And so what we start out with is two pieces of glass. We have a base piece of glass. And then we have what's called a clear cap. I don't know if you can see that. So that goes on top. So what we do is we take different parts and pieces and we put some in between. So I might want to take, this is called a glass stringer, and I would just kind of snap that, put it in between like that, and put a couple pieces there. Awesome. Usually I will have a little glue so these things don't roll all over the place.
Sure.
And then I'll put a cap on top like that. And then I can pick another piece of something to put on top of that. I could put a little bit of bling here. This is called a dichroic glass, which has a reflective surface.
Awesome.
I also have some of this glass frit
Okay.
that we talked about before. And a lot of times I'll just kind of sprinkle a little bit of that
Oh, so fun.
on the surface like that. So there's just any number of ways that you can compose these.
Yeah.
They're only a square inch, but every time people make these, it's amazing what they can create in a square inch. So we are having a special on these, a really great special. If you mention you saw this on TV here, if you come in, you can make a free pendant on me. How about that?
Hey, it doesn't get better than that. Free is a great thing.
It
I
is.
love it. So just mention Dane by Local TV. And before we go, I also want to mention that you guys have an open house coming up on September 22nd from 4 to 8 p.m. It's going to be featuring your full class schedule for fall, food, glass cutting. You guys are going to be drawing for gift cards.
We are.
It sounds like a great time.
Hopefully everybody will come by.
Oh, I love it. Again, stop by the Vinery. It's a great place. Bring your friends, bring your family. Thank you so much for being with us today, Denny.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, and we'll be back with more Dane by Local TV right after this. Thank you so much for joining us today for Dane by Local TV, and thank you to all of my guests. If you'd like to be featured on Dane by Local TV, you must first be a member of the organization and nonprofit Dane by Local, and you can check them out at danebylocal.com. And remember, we all win when you think local first.